Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 23rd through the 29th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, for this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck, along with the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. All right, so we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. So the Fool can represent you walking down a new path. Now, maybe it requires some sort of risk or leap of faith, but some of you are definitely walking down a new path. I see change definitely coming in for many of you. Maybe a risk is needed for some other Scorpios. A risk, taking a risk could be significant for some of you. The overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, sometimes the universe presents opportunities to us, and whether or not we act is really up to us. We all have free will. So with the Fool, there might be an opportunity that definitely is coming in for you, but maybe you feel like it's a little risky. But with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, this wheel is turning. This could be some good karma coming your way. Your hard work, your efforts are paying off. Your luck is improving. This could be some good luck coming in for some of you, definitely with the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy. The Wheel of Fortune, excuse me, represents change. So this wheel is turning, but you might have an opportunity that's coming in for some of you, and you need to grab it with the Fool. So you need to take that chance. You need to go for it. Now we're starting out with the King of Cups. We have the King of Cups here looking directly at the world. So some of you are definitely aware. You know that maybe something big is happening. I feel like for some of you, something big is happening. With the world now, you could be completing a very long chapter within your life, and you're moving on to that next chapter, that next phase. Also, you have a lot to be grateful for. You know, you've made it. You've come very far. But then for other Scorpios, I feel like you're about to go through this great change with the Wheel of Fortune and the world. You know, something could be completing, or you're just simply moving on to that next chapter. And I feel like it's an exciting time for you. And I feel like, you know, you're aware of this. You know that you're starting something new, or you're starting that next chapter. And I feel like it's exciting for you. But, you know, I always say that with the world, it requires patience, because, you know, sometimes with this card, it's not happening overnight. So you're easing out of one chapter, easing into the next chapter, and it's not something that happens overnight. It takes some time. With the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy, though, this is really positive. This is really positive because things could be happening a little bit quicker for some of you. I can see here that some of you have really had to wait with strength underneath the world. I think some of you have really had to be patient and really rely upon this inner strength here when it comes to this matter or starting something new. And I think that that's why we have this Five of Cups here. This is maybe a little bit of a pessimistic, that's what I'm getting here with the Page of Swords and then the Five of Cups here. I think that some of you, you're in this process, you're starting this new chapter, you're starting this new beginning, but it's almost like maybe there's a lot of fear around this, or you're a little pessimistic. Also, some of you could be very doubtful, maybe even thinking about the past too much. Maybe too focused on the past. It's a time for change. It's a time to walk down this new path and to focus on the future. But I think that some of you are maybe still focused on the past. And you know, the Five of Cups here is directly underneath the King of Cups here. So the King of Cups most likely is your energy. Yes, I mean, there could be another water sign person around you that's significant. Another Scorpio, a Cancer, or Pisces could be significant. But most likely this is you coming through a little bit more emotional. But with strength, you know, it's all about control. So sometimes this is, you know, being patient when you need to be patient, but also it can represent for me, you know, taking control, taking that bull by the horns and going for it. And you do have this opportunity that's coming in. The Page of Swords here sometimes can be someone who's a little guarded. He's kind of on the lookout. He's a little nervous for me. He can represent several different things. I feel like some of you could be procrastinating a little bit, or you're just a little on guard. You're a little weary, maybe because this new beginning requires that you take some sort of risk. Also, there could have been delays. There could have been delayed news, or just some delays that you were experiencing. With the Seven of Pentacles here, I see that you've planted those seeds. You've worked very hard to maybe be able to walk down this new path or to start something new. But there's been a wait. There's been a wait with the Seven of Pentacles. And I think the Three of Swords here, you do have the Three of Swords. I think that this is some disappointment. I think that something has been delayed, or something is taking a while to happen for you guys. And so I think it's getting you down. I think that, you know, some of you are a little emotional, and also with the Three of Swords, you know, it can mean several different things. It is a Swords card, so this can be disappointment. This can be mental frustration. It also can be loss, heartache, pain. I'm definitely not getting that for all of you. I think that this is more mental frustration, disappointment, dealing with delays. And so that's getting you down. But, you know, all of this is changing. All of this is changing. And it's really time to focus on the future, especially for those of you that are very focused on the past. I have the Two of Rods here, and what's interesting is he's looking back. He's focused on the past. I think that some of you are a little bit too focused on the past. And maybe something didn't work out the first time, but that doesn't mean it's not going to work out again. So some of you really need to focus on the future. You need to look forward. You need to focus on the future. It's time to make those plans for the future. It's time to get excited. You know, this person is holding the world in their hands, and you have the world here. So the world is literally your oyster. You can do anything that you want. It's, you know, yes, it might require some hard work on your end, but you know, this is a karmic energy. So what you put into something, it's going to come right back to you. So needing to stay positive. And it's really time for you to focus on the future. Change is definitely coming in. Change is definitely coming in for you guys. So just stay strong, stay positive. Now, it's just a general reading, so some of you might not even be able to resonate with the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords. Take what resonates and leave the rest, because, you know, with these general readings, the whole reading might not apply to you. But I feel like you're really in this process of moving on to the next chapter here. You're really in this process of starting something wonderful, and I feel like it's a time for you to get excited. It's a time for you to make those plans. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. Let's see, additional guidance for Scorpio for this upcoming week. Also, happy Halloween, guys. Halloween is approaching. What else does Scorpio need to know? Additional guidance for Scorpio for this upcoming week. You know, watch your communication. For a very, very small number of you, watch your communication. With the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, and even this Three of Swords here, you know, I feel like a very small number of you, you might have said something that, you know, maybe you said something and you want to take it back. So just take caution there. Watch your communication. Okay, we have travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So some of you, this could be physical travel. You could definitely be traveling this week. But some of you, this is you moving down a new path here. This is you moving forward. If you have to make a decision about a trip this week, definitely go for it. Okay, Scorpio, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you a wonderful week. Take care.